Let me start by thanking all the citizens for their overwhelming support for our bright yellow baby, the Citizens Coalition for Change. And so the most important thing in this press is to remind you all that tomorrow is Yellow Friday. Please, all of you citizens, wear a touch of yellow as your statement of hope for a bright new Zimbabwe where we have ethical leaders and every citizen counts. Now, over the last few days since the watershed announcement by President Nelson Chamisa, the People's President, of the birth of a new political party, the Citizens Coalition for Change, we have succeeded in painting the whole nation yellow. Every village, every town, every city, and indeed the diaspora is singing the yellow song and has been gripped by the yellow fever. Now, as said by President Nelson Chamisa, this coalition, this movement, is a brand new political party with a brand new philosophy that puts the citizens back at the center of all decision making. Our goal is to inspire hope and a thirst for change in Zimbabwe's political space. The Yellow Movement speaks the politics of hope, of accountability, and of development. And so in this regard, it's important to say that the community candidate selection process, of which you've all no doubt heard about by now, is a revolution in our political space. And it's inspired by the idea that the citizens have to be at the center of deciding which candidates will represent them in their communities. Consensus, broader participation, and avoiding some of the toxicity that has in the past been associated with primary elections in Zimbabwe's political arena is the inspiration behind this new candidate selection template. It's a process that is fresh, that is new, and directly in line with our philosophy that the new citizen movement will put the people back into our politics in Zimbabwe. They must have a strong say in any issue that affects them. Now, obviously, with any innovation or the rollout of any new system, there are bound to be technical glitches. And as you're shortly going to hear from our Secretary for Elections, Councillor Ian Makone, a total of 143 by-elections are scheduled to take place throughout Zimbabwe on the 26th of March, 2022. Now, we only had minor irregularities in only 3 out of these 143 vacancies. Now, that presents, just to put it in its proper perspective, a success rate of 98%, where we fielded candidates without incident following a very successful pilot community candidate selection process that took place recently. We obviously note that this is a period of transition, of flux, and creating a brand new machine. But for a new baby that was only born on Monday, that's not a bad show. However, we've committed to do things differently, to be accountable and to be transparent to the public, the citizens whom we represent. And so that very small 2% has to be explained, which is why we're here today, the so-called double candidate saga. You're going to see very shortly that it's very much a storm in a teacup.